Hi, my name is Hardy, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
This is Amanda, the real deal Serrano, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Hi, I'm Courtney.
And I'm Janita.
And you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, undefeated British lineal heavyweight world champion Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury, comes to the defense of current U.K.A.D superstar heavyweight contender, once beaten, Dillian, the body snatcher, Whyte. Tyson Fury defends the situation going on with Dillian Whyte in the failed U.K.A.D test. Allegedly, he failed the U.K.A.D test. He was informed about this July 17th, 3 days ahead of his July 20th showdown with then undefeated Colombian heavyweight contender Oscar Rivas. Oscar Rivas was undefeated. He was a heavyweight contender. Dillian Whyte faced Oscar Rivas July 20th, in which July 17th, Dillian Whyte and his team, more importantly, his promoter, Matchroom CEO and promoter Eddie Hearn, were informed of the failed test by U.K.A.D. He was also being tested by VADA to Dillian Whyte's defense, and VADA has since come out and said that he has failed none of their tests, but U.K.A.D has said that he's failed their test. So since then, we've been waiting, the boxing world has been waiting to receive the results of the B sample for this failed test. Tyson Fury come to Dillian Whyte's defense. Tyson Fury is stating that he remember when he went through this, him and his cousin Hughie Fury at the same time failed the test and by U.K.A.D, but he said that they took months and months on months to give them results, to give them a resolution of it. It dragged out for 2 years. This took place in 2015. They didn't get a resolution until 2017. So Tyson Fury is stating that, he says that U.K.A.D drags their feet, and he doesn't understand how in the world that it takes so long for U.K.A.D to come up with resolutions. Eventually, U.K.A.D came out and said that they stood by their word, that Tyson Fury and Hughie Fury both failed tests, and they stood by their work. And they believe that they were guilty, allegedly, but Tyson Fury went to court and they since settled out. Tyson Fury says that they had no resolution and no true reasoning for why he had high levels in his test. So Tyson Fury said that, he blames U.K.A.D. He said that, he doesn't understand why it takes them so long. It allowed, the boxing world and the boxing pundits and boxing reporters and media to drag him through the mud, his name through the mud, and make him look like he was guilty. So he stated that, he truly didn't understand what took them so long, and it allowed his name to be smeared in the public eye because of the fact that people automatically pointed the finger and said that Tyson Fury was guilty. So Tyson Fury is stating that, he believes that Dillian Whyte is innocent. He believes that he says he doesn't know, but he feels sorry for Dillian Whyte, because he know what him and his cousin Hughie Fury went through in the same situation. He said that, let's read a few things that Tyson Fury had to say regarding this situation with U.K.A.D and Dillian Whyte. He said, I had to resolve this before I could truly believe I could fight again. So he's saying that he had to resolve this before he truly believed that he could fight again. I had been tested regularly by the drugs people at U.K.A.D, probably more than most boxers. And when the case with them finally came to conclusion, they were able to list a series of tests that came back negative. The issue of the raised level of nandrolone came in the test in February 2015, but I wasn't made aware of possible charges against me until long after. The body naturally produces nandrolone, but mine had a high level for some reason. I don't understand what he's trying to say, but he says, however, that I have never taken any performance enhancing drugs and never will. The big question they did remain after the case was resolved was why it had taken U.K.A.D so long to sort it out. Why did they leave me in limbo, allowing people to call me a drug cheat, allowing me to be humiliated like that? I couldn't help feeling at the time that other forces were at work in the background. Boxing is a shady business, and when I reflected on that period, I can't help but to feel like if some people that felt They couldn't beat me in the ring. They had to get me out of the boxing ring some another way. But God was on my side, and when He's on your side, you shouldn't be afraid. When the case did come to conclusion, the statement by U.K.A.D made it clear that they could not establish why I had that raised level of nandrolone. The case cost over $1 million in lawyer fees, and it was discussed in the press that if I had won the case, which I know I would have, then it could have left U.K.A.D bankrupt. But that could easily have been meant another excuse me, but that could easily have meant another 3 or 4 years battling in court. Anyway, the case was finally cleared up, and I could seriously start thinking about fighting again. So Tyson Fury is saying that, he had an issue with them, right? And it took them so long to resolve the issue, and they still hadn't come up with a conclusion as to why he had high raised levels of the substance they were accusing him for testing positive with, right? And so we know that this has since been taking place, with Dillian Whyte. It's been dragged out, and the public has been clamoring to get a resolution and the results to the B sample. So Tyson Fury, is coming out. He's defending Dillian Whyte. He's stating that he feels like it's U.K.A.D. He says that they have a flaw in their methods and the way of doing things, and he feels like they shouldn't be dragging these situations on so long and allowing people to judge the boxers in the public eye and point the finger at them and drag their name through the mud. So Tyson Fury is stating that, he hopes that they get, a resolution in this situation. Another thing is U.K.A.D in that same story and the same breath, U.K.A.D said that they stood by their word, right? It says U.K.A.D held their position that the anti-doping rule violation had been committed. However, the Fury insisted they never took any performance-enhancing drugs or knowingly committed a violation. So U.K.A.D stood by their results, and Tyson Fury obviously stood by his, but they came to a common medium. Nothing was done. It just was a gray area. There was no true resolution to this, and this is the same situation that Dillian Whyte is currently going through. And so Tyson Fury is stating that he believes that U.K.A.D has a serious flaw in their system, and it allows the boxers to be smeared in the public eye. In my opinion, the fact that U.K.A.D stood by their word, I don't understand what's going on with U.K.A.D. This is not the first time I've heard boxers complain about the situation with U.K.A.D, but they need to clean up any flaws in their system if this is the case, because today's time, you judge. You're guilty before proven innocent. That's how it goes today's time. Usually it's innocent until proven guilty, but it's the other way around these days. So, if this is the case, then U.K.A.D needs to fix the flaw in their system. But on the same token, who knows what's going on behind the scenes with U.K.A.D in this whole situation. So let's see when we get a resolution. But Tyson Fury stands by Dillian Whyte, and he defends Dillian Whyte. Hopefully we get a resolution. There's some shady business going on, because Dillian Whyte was informed of this on the 17th. He didn't fight till the 20th, yet they failed to inform Oscar Rivas, his opponent at the time. Him and his promoter, Eddie Hearn, were aware of this, and they chose not to inform Oscar Rivas. This sport of boxing is dangerous enough. We don't need that in the sport of boxing. These guys put their life on the line for our entertainment every time they step through the ropes, and I believe that, you should inform the other party that's involved, because this is not baseball, this is not football, this is not basketball. This is you get a lot of tragedies in the sport of boxing, and this needs to be fixed ASAP. But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Tyson the Gypsy King Fury stands by Dillian Whyte, says that U.K.A.D has a flaw in the system, and he blames U.K.A.D for allowing this to drag on so long. That's all I got for y'all. Peace. If you haven't purchased your Focus Ball, go purchase your Focus Ball at thefocusball.com. Perfect for hand-eye coordination, perfect for accuracy in combat sports. Use the promo code Blue Blood Sports TV and get 10% off.
The Blue Blood